Perfect timing. So, yes, you learned this last year. A unit is 1. Unit is one thing. A rate is a ratio that compares two values. Ratio comparing two values. Examples are like, a ratio would be that I drove 360 miles over 5 hours. This is a rate. It is not a unit rate because I'm talking about 5 hours. It would be a unit rate if I was talking about 1 hour. And so to figure out that, you're going to divide a lot. That's why the warm-up was dividing. So the key is to figure out what you're trying to figure out. So like miles per hour. So for this one, I need to figure out miles per hour, and that tells me what order to divide in. So the miles is 360, per is divide, hour is 5. So this would tell me how many miles per hour I'm driving, which is, anybody know off the top of your head? 72. So if I drove 360 miles over 5 hours, my average speed would be 72 miles per hour. If you're ever confused at which part goes in the box or which part gets divided by what, find this piece. And if it doesn't say that piece, if you can think, okay, I have to figure out how much each sock costs, or for price per gallon. That tells you price goes in the box, per, and then gallon goes outside. Got it? We can all figure out which ways to divide. Yes. So just as a refresher, the top number always, well, you're not going to see fractions. You have to be able to divide fractions and decimals, which that was what the warm-up was, fractions and decimals. The other way you can see it is a ratio table, which gives you a visual representation. So if this represents all of it, this is 360 miles. This is 5 hours. And I need to figure out 1 hour. So if I took this and broke it into 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is now 5 hours. This would tell me each hour. To get from 5 to 1, I divide by 5. So 360 divided by 5 tells you 72, and this is 1 hour. So 2 hours would be 144. 3 hours would be 216.
Yep.
So if you can break it down to 1, it can build back up. If this is an even number, it's really easy to half it, and then half it and half it until you get to 1. That makes it really easy. But overall, should be an easy assignment.
Yep.
Yes.